The calm before the storm.
Good afternoon. Yes, that's right. Today is the last of the quiet weather days. Tomorrow, something wetter and windier coming up in the forecast. And then our attention turns to Storm Eowyn. This will affect us through the early hours of Friday morning and through Friday itself. With that, we expect the risk for some flooding because we've got some heavier persistent rain on the way. But really, the winds will be our main concern. With that, we could expect some power cuts, damaging winds and travel disruption. So we do actually have a variety of weather warnings out. So we're all under this yellow wind warning for Friday. So quite widely expect gusts 50 to 60 miles an hour, closer to 60 to 70 for coastal spots. But really our area of key concern will be parts of North Wales. So where you have some exposure, so areas like Capel Curig and Eryri or Aberdaron on the Clean Peninsula, those wind gusts look to top out in excess of 80 miles an hour. So we do expect some disruption. Out there this afternoon, fairly quiet weather-wise. We do have a scattering of showers. These will nudge a bit further inland as the afternoon progresses. Some could have a wintry flavour to them over higher ground too. A fair amount of cloud around, some cloud gaps. It is a little bit misty in places. Daytime highs 6 or 7 Celsius. Fairly quiet tonight once again, so a few scattered showers. Again, these could be wintry over higher ground. Some patchy mist and fog will form, and for some inland areas, as those temperatures dive away close to or below freezing, there will be the chance for some frost and icy stretches. Tomorrow then, the next band of rain will move in. Some of this will be on the heavy side. A windier day too, especially for western and southernmost areas. The Met Office have a warning out for those winds. Gusts could be around 50 to 60 miles an hour for the most exposed locations. And then here comes the storm. So that will start really Thursday night through the early hours of Friday morning and continue through all day Friday too. You can see a squeeze in those isobars. So the rain will be a feature, some of that heavy and could bring some flooding. But really, as it brightens up through Friday itself, the winds will still be a concern. Could get up to around 80 to 90 locally. That will be in parts of North Wales. So do keep an eye on the forecast because I do expect some disruption. Rebecca.
Sabrina, the calm before the storm.
Hi Jen, yes, exactly that. Cold and quiet at the moment, but it's not set to last. Tomorrow will turn a bit wet and windier for many of us, but it's really Friday where we have our main concern because Storm Eowyn will push across Wales, disruption expected. So for example, we could see some flooding, damaging winds, power cuts, travel disruption, and I'm going to show you a few different weather warnings. So starting out then with the yellow wind warning, quite widely on Friday we could expect wind gusts of 50 to 60 miles per hour, but head closer to the coast, and then we expect gusts of around 60 to 70 miles per hour. But really our main concern is this amber wind warning. As you can see, it covers a large part of the UK. North Wales in particular could see some of those highest wind gusts, 60 to 70 miles per hour quite widely, but for exposed coasts and hills. So for example, Eryri, Clean Peninsula, some of those gusts could peak in the range of 80 to 90 miles per hour. So lots coming on in the forecast. So this evening though, pretty quiet out there to start with. We do have a few scattered showers around as it will be a cold night. Some of these showers could have a wintry flavour to them over higher ground where we've got some clearer gaps and lighter winds. Some patchy mist and fog could develop. And it's going to be a cold night too, so there will be the chance for a touch of frost and a few icy stretches. Tomorrow then we'll start off cold, a few scattered showers around together with some brighter spells, and then the next band of rain pushes in. Where you see the green shading, that highlights some of the rain. It will be on the heavy side. A windier day too, especially in parts of the far west and far south where the Met Office have issued a yellow wind warning. And those daytime highs getting up to around 6 to 8 Celsius. But then our attention turns to Friday. You can see the storm highlighted nicely on that pressure chart, a real squeeze in those isobars. So that is indicating some damaging winds. And the main reason that this storm is being fuelled is because of the jet stream. Big contrast temperature-wise north to south of this jet stream. And that's really fuelling that low pressure system over the Atlantic, which will head our way. So starting with Friday morning, then it's going to be a wet start widely because a lot of us would have seen rainfall through the early hours of Friday. With that, those winds also would have ramped up. And then through Friday itself, whilst the rain will clear and it will brighten up, we're still left with some strong to severe gale force winds, especially in parts of North Wales. So do keep up to date with the forecast as there could be a few changes. That's your latest, Jen.
Sabrina, thank you very much.